Hello everybody, my mic is not where it's supposed to be. You know, I set everything up and then I was like, I have some time to kill. And then a minute after I was supposed to start streaming, I realized, shit, I don't have everything set up. So, we are here now, and I am live, and we're playing Danganronpa V3. I cannot speak today. Danganronpa V3. We were playing the third chapter, Investigation. So, I forgot about this last stream. Hello, welcome to the stream. I forgot about this last time, but since it's investigation, we get Suichi's hat again because he refuses to wear it. So we're gonna load the game, and let's get straight up into it. If the trial is too much for me to handle, I have a monster energy that I can jug, so that will be fun if worse comes to worse. If it goes on forever, then I'll probably jug it around halfway mark. So last time we stumbled upon Angie's dead body in a locked room. Then when we were trying to do a seance to talk to Angie about who killed her, Tenko died. Is my lip bleeding? My lip is bleeding. There's blood on my hand. My lip is bleeding. This is not... This is fine. Oh boy. Okay, it's not that much. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, let's just continue. So yeah.
Listen closely.
Yeah, and Monokuma said that if they have different culprits, yeah, the vote will determine Angie's killer. And my prediction last time that Angie's killer is gonna be Tenko, so we actually have to find Tenko's killer.
Let's see.
Yeah.
How exciting! Piece of shit!
But it is looking like Kokichi and Kaito are gonna survive because the double kill, as long as they didn't kill someone, the double kill is the place where people die a lot. I mean, a lot of people die. There's 3 deaths, technically. They survived it, which is good. It's looking more hopeful. Let's just hope they don't get killed next, or kill someone, or they killed this time. Who knows?
Shuichi!
Yeah, this is bad.
But you know, listen up.
Okay.
Okay, Kaito.
Alright.
Yeah, let's check the Monokuma file. Don't mind me adjusting my mic, because despite the fact that I thought I was set up, I actually wasn't, and it's not set up properly right now. So ignore the noises that you're probably hearing that are probably very loud to all of you. I don't know how loud this actually is. I'm trying to make it as quiet as possible while I adjust this so that I can actually see my screen and you can hear me all very clearly. Oh no, I broke something. Hang on. This is fine. Tenko Chabashira. (11 a.m. Stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death. Huh. Interesting.
Jeez.
Oh no, I forgot. He's afraid of ghosts.
Hey!
What? Curse?
Kaito, calm down.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the
Oh.
one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Oh. Did she punch him? She did.
Are you okay?
You good, man? Oh god. Where did she punch you? That is blood, my dude.
That's
Yeah.
good.
This is.
How can this be?
Yes, I'm a detective, so it falls onto me to do it.
Well.
Got it. No.
Ah.
Huh?
Listen up.
Is he a flashlight?
His eyes lit up.
He is a flashlight now.
Ruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
It's so bright. God.
Oh, man.
It's okay.
Okay.
Look at him over there. Oh my god. Okay, let's talk to Samagi. Hang on, let me do something real quick. There we go. It's okay.
Stop it. What?
Yeah, don't worry about it right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Maki, what do you think of this?
Well,
Yeah.
Well.
You would need someone pretty strong.
Okay.
But probably not as strong as Gonta. So weaklings like probably Kokichi and Himiko would probably be out of the question.
Hey!
wait.
What?
Like I thought.
Yeah. Oh, they were really close and they just had a fight and I feel bad.
Why? How can this be?
Kibo!
Leave
Kibo,
it to
Kibo,
me.
Kibo. Yes. Glowing eyes. Okay. Correctio.
That cannot be. I knew it. But of course.
I don't know, because she's dead?
Ah, yes.
This is stupid.
I see, yes.
Is that so?
Yes. Ah!
What do you mean?
Yes. No.
Then,
Well, that's... I see, yes. How? Perhaps.
what's the point?
Let me click game. Thank you. Maybe it
No.
could be someone else. Yeah, someone could have snuck in.
Could it be?
Fucking moron!
Yeah. Okay, Kokichi, what do you have to say?
Oh man.
Oh, you're just repeating what you said earlier. Okay. Let's look at Tenko.
Nope.
Huh?
What's the point? Okay, that's obvious. By the way,
Yeah, there's no obvious murder weapon.
why?
If I remember correctly,
Why?
but
The marker stone, yeah. And the cage.
Is this?
It's got blood on it.
okay.
Yeah, we don't need to keep flashing back, we know.
Hey, is this?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Then
Huh?
How, though?
is this?
But
Okay.
Yeah. Underneath. Dog statue. Yeah. So whoever stabbed her definitely came from below.
if I remember correctly,
What? I'm kidding. Is this?
okay.
And ruined magic circle.
Oh dear.
Well,
Yes.
what?
Ridiculous.
I'm right already.
But
So what? Hey,
There is.
is this?
huh?
What is it?
Hey,
You're right.
Mhm.
by the way,
That's true.
okay.
Okay.
Huh. Blood everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
There's a second blood stain. What?
hey,
Ah,
what do you mean?
that's true. Okay.
Huh. That joist is, cut. That's not safe.
That's true.
That's true.
Maybe someone cut themselves on, while cutting that?
Then,
Hello, welcome to the stream! We're investigating Tenko's body right now. Oh, that's a sickle. Okay, well I figured out how
Okay.
they reached it up and over to stab her.
is this?
Huh?
Thank you for the follow!
Well,
Based on how, yeah, based on how it arcs.
Well,
that's right.
but
From under here.
That's true. Hey,
that's true.
Yes, it is my first time playing, V3. So I don't know. All figuring this out for the first time. And there's my candle. Oh, there's a hole there. Thank you. I do very much appreciate it. Yeah, don't say anything if I talk about like certain characters maybe or not dying. Or if I'm like joking about a character being found dead soon. Yeah.
that's true.
No.
Nope.
No, we would have been able to see through it though. Maybe they used a light. Let's check the candles in the
Is that
next room
alright?
over.
By the way,
Huh?
We should, yeah, we
because
should investigate,
You're
yeah.
right.
Then,
Okay. But
hmm.
We should probably investigate the room next door. Oh. No. You fucking bitch. Swear to God, I swear. I swear, Kokichi, you are going to be the death of me. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even hate you for this because you got me. Damn it, Kokichi. You can't do this to me, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant before. But oh my god. Kokichi, I swear. Oh my god. Please, I was terrified. Oh my god. You you son of a bitch. Damn it. You can't do that to me, man.
Huh? Oh?
Why, Kokichi? Yes, the curse has been avoided for now. For now.
Why?
Why did you use real blood, Kokichi? I just used fake blood. To cornstarch, water, and food dye. Okay. Oh. Okay. And so he got hurt, decided, hey, this would be a great prank, and lied down on the floor.
So mean.
Got a minute?
Ah.
Oh, it's ding dong bing bong.
Confidence. To Killing Game fans, hold your head high. And
We gotta do the
watch
trial
with
now.
2 eyes.
We know nothing.
Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the Killing Game. The Killing Game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
He is, but I love him for it. I just noticed the numbers in your name. It took me a second. I looked at them like, hang on.
Huh?
Yeah, what were you gonna check? Oh, okay.
Man.
Okay, yeah, tell me about it later. Please don't pass out. Are you good?
That's true. Do you want to die?
Okay. Kokichi, please don't pass out on us. I feel like you know more than we do. I wanted to check out this room over here, or was it this room? I don't know. But it's fine, let's teleport. Can we teleport, or is there gonna be a special event at a certain point? Well, getting down there, I know we can teleport. Bonk bonk, come on. Go this way, there. There. Okay, time to do the bane of my existence, which is these trials, because I suck at them. They make my brain hurt sometimes. Because I have the big dumb.
Oh.
Don't worry.
He's all better now. Like magic.
What?
Hey.
Are you okay?
Ah.
You're not gonna ask if Kokichi's okay? He was well, I mean, Kaito was kind of bleeding, but...
I don't know.
A rude Mew?
That being said,
Hoo-yah!
Unacceptable.
rest in peace.
I forgot she corrupted everyone. I forgot she corrupted everyone.
Well, you know.
Thank you, Kokichi. Kokichi. Oh my god, Kokichi. Yeah, please don't pass out halfway through the trial, Kokichi.
also-
I'm still worried.
Indeed.
Got a minute?
Jeez.
Huh?
That's right.
All right already.
Yeah.
Damn, you've been shut down, Kaito. I'm sorry.
Hey, so
Huh?
Yeah, what do you want me to say? Anyway, let's head in. Rumble, rumble. The disturbingly buff Monokuma. I forget about this every time. Okay, goodbye. And down we go into the trial room. Where is no fun. Damn, there's like no one left. And 4 of these characters I quite like. The curse is gonna come through and none of them are gonna make it to the end. And it stopped, just like always. Yes. Or is it what? Okay. Yeah, Rip Taro. He was a good guy. Honestly, I forgot about these guys, and my life was so much happier when I forgot they existed.
Now then, extreme!
Let's go. Clash trial. Yeah. Right? He didn't even know what his ultimate was. Yes. We will solve the murders. Yes, I would like to save. No. Yes. There we go. Yes, please do not, if I have to deal with the motor cubs, please do not. Okay, what skills do I have? That I can, oh, I only have 4, fucking things. There's probably not much I can get. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save up. Ooh, that one might be good. Yeah, it's fine. Should probably save up. Yeah, I'm gonna save up. Begin clash trial.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin. begin with the basic explanation of the.
We already
during the
know.
Vote correct. I'll punish. Also, now, smiles, everyone. It's
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
It's alright, Kaito.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
next time. Spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman.
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Who did it? Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Yeah, I doubt that, Tsumugi.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Yeah, you're scaring Kaito.
Say something,
That's not a nice
Shuichi.
thing.
It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
You are right. No.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
No!
So, ritual did work?
Probably gonna be
Who
this
was
one.
resurrected, I wonder.
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back. Yes, Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
Please, stop it!
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
No!
It's gonna be the ritual.
So,
Work. No, it was blocked. Dang it. There we go.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
Yeah.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Oh my god, Smiggy. Sorry.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could.
You were just saying
resurrect.
that to freak out Kaito.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand. Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
That's not where I thought he was going with that, but
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But
Yeah.
it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive.
yeah, I was about to say.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Monodam's gonna kill you for that.
So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible.
You're just trying to freak out Kaito, so
There's
stop.
no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us.
And she's got a little halo and
Let's hurry
angel
up and
wings.
find out who the
My
black
god.
is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Yep.
Who did it? Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Oh.
Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Uh-oh. Oh, Angie, let's hear it.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the fuck out of Angie. Oh, yeah,
She does. And he does bully her. But she technically usually starts it.
The culprit used a katana to kill
Can
Angie.
I look at my truth bullets, please? Can I not? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, that's Mugi's account. What includes Kokichi's lockpicking? Okay, that's it. What about this?
And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in.
Wait, hang on.
Murdered
No,
the
wrong
fuck
button.
outta
Fuck.
Angie.
I hate they changed the button between the games.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research
It
lab.
used to be left click, it's now right click.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see. So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo. I did not care about some katana. Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in.
What? No, it was locked. Or is it gonna
Used
be,
a katana to kill Angie.
I guess, front door?
And it
maybe?
was found in Kyo's research lab.
Because he couldn't have broke in because the
which
doors
makes
were
you,
locked.
Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was
Maybe,
the murder
maybe
weapon.
it'll be.
You were the
Mugi's
only one who
account.
cared about that.
Kyo, I did not care about some katana. Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in.
I missed apparently.
And murdered the
Damn.
fuck out of Angie.
Yeah, I also thought that too, but I don't have a bullet for that. Because he did yell at Kokichi for picking it up.
Some katana.
You went to the classroom, broke in.
There we go.
That's wrong!
I had the right idea, wrong evidence.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Nope.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
Probably.
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Oh, how clever.
Yeah, but
You can just
him still
ignore
saying he
it.
didn't care about the sword is still a lie.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Sumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Gonta, don't
Can we
agree with
trust their friendship
Kokichi.
so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Sumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
Or Tenko.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
What else? The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Sumugi? Well,
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Oh, it's gonna be one of the loud
Gonta
ones, isn't
definitely
it?
not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
We're not gonna be doing anything with that.
But Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Yeah, it's gonna
I'm not
the Yeah.
We're
culprit.
not the culprit.
Oh boy. This is gonna take me a little bit. Mass panic. Wait, I think that's this side.
You must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be a suspect
Will not betray student council.
How do I shut him up?
And do you have an alibi?
not just anyone could open that door. Only student council members had access.
Ooh, that's a lie. No, fuck you. No!
I didn't know robots told such boring lies.
Is that a robophobic remark?
Oh my god, shut up. That's the wrong button. Shut up.
You must consider other possibilities. Must be a suspect who
Will not betray student council.
That's utterly impossible. Not just anyone could open that door.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I
Only
just
student
missed.
council members.
There we go. Got it. He said that full knowing he can get in.
No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi?
But also I don't think it would be him because he openly just was like, "Oh yeah, I can lockpick." And he wouldn't do that if he was the one who lockpicked to get inside. That would just be
Unless you're
stupid
a
on
student
his part.
council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
He's guiding us.
I was referring to Kyo.
And that
He
too,
couldn't
because
have
it's too
done it,
obvious.
But you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
And we're discovering this right at the beginning of the trial.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
You liar. You're trying to push the
So you're
conversation
going to
forward.
pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Wait, what? What did you
I
just say?
don't believe him. Oh my god.
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
What are you
Yeah.
saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better.
Oh my god.
Whew.
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
I like how everyone's just
No,
going
he's
along.
lying, I think.
Everyone's just being like,
Maybe?
okay, this is fine.
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
Yeah.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
You can't do
No,
that.
that doesn't make sense.
That's not how locks work usually.
What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
No.
Maybe, but that's not how the
That
culprit
too.
locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method?
Well, we can't reveal that.
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
Yeah. Back door.
That's it! The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
And the back door was
The
a
back door had
sliding
a
lock.
sliding lock, yes. How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
The sword. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, fuck. Do that. That. That's not the right one. That's a Monokuma. Hello, what are you doing there? Yes, sword. There we go, now I can destroy things. For some reason it wasn't letting me click again. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, fine. Fine game.
I see it!
They spun the effigy of Kaede
The
around.
gold leaf katana that was stabbed in
Probably.
Kaede's effigy.
That's my theory anyway.
The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
Yep.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock because...
It went whack.
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it.
Yep. Yep.
The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
Yep.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
I said the exact same thing, essentially.
Are you talking about different...
I was like, this is familiar.
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
Spin, 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 spin,
The
spin.
clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself.
Spin, 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 spin.
It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No, not it's not
No.
necessary for the
Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Yep. Munching time. I have food. Yeah, apparently. Well, I mean, it was done at night. We're pretty sure. So, I mean, it was on the 4th floor. Oh, this game! My favorite game! It's second to the Mind one from the second game, though. I liked that one a lot. Bonk, bonk. I missed. I was looking at chat. Shit. I don't have to use my mouse. I can use my keyboard. Big dumb. What turned the handle of the sliding lock? Oh, fuck. I didn't know you could take damage for that. Didn't we already agree that it was the sword? The katana? Thinking time. Yeah, katana's hit. Bonk. Oh god. Oh good, oh good. I will read that afterward. I can't read chat while I'm doing this. It's a bad idea. I will crash. What was done to... Oh god. To make the katana turn the lock. Spin! Oh god! Keep running into things. Bonk. Oh god, that's a long question. Oh god. Oh fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Get all of them. No, I wanted to get all of them. Oh. This is bad. Get them. Yes. How was the effigy manipulated? Spin! Spin, 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 spin. Spin. Spin, 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 spin!
It connects.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Effigy spun?
That's right. If you spun the
Oh, Ultimate
effigy,
Summer Camp? I
the
haven't
rope it
played
was
it.
hanging from would twist.
I don't even have it yet. I was thinking about it.
Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind.
Yeah, I
and
just
the
did.
effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana
I was
would
thinking about
spin
getting
with
it, but I unfortunately, I think it's only for the Switch. I wouldn't be able to stream it.
See. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
I called that
culprit
like
simply needed
so
to spin
early
the effigy's
on.
rope,
I'm so
and then
happy
swiftly
about
leave.
that.
This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Granted, I did go through like
That's
3
how
wrong
Angie's lab
theories
was
before I
locked.
came up with the spin theory,
By using
and
the
then was
effigy
like,
with the
that makes a
katana.
lot of sense. Spin, 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 spin,
Man
spin.
born from the heart of a sword, traveling through the air to intercept us.
What?
Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
Yes, it's quite easy to move that lock.
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it.
Sure, if you blew
As
hard
long
enough
as
on
the
it,
spinning
to
katana
move.
hit the lock,
Based on how
it slid
everyone's been
into
describing it.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
That's true.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
I
Maybe.
didn't say that.
It's kind of your fault it
In
was
any
made so
case,
easy,
The culprit
but
probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up, so we think it was some kind of ceremony. That
that's
way, no
probably,
one noticed the
yeah,
lock trick.
it's probably did it on purpose.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed.
It was a
I don't
lie.
want to completely ignore that possibility,
Probably.
but I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
A lie. It was obvious.
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Oh, man. You guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
For shits and giggles, duh.
I wanted to lure the culprit out.
That also works.
If I claim to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me?
That's true.
And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious.
He's got a
Darn
good
it.
point.
It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
Sorry, Kokichi. But I highly doubt the
You
culprit's
and your
that,
fucking lies!
that dumb.
Go sit in the corner and play with yourself.
Mew. It was a good plan.
Okay, I'll start right now.
Kokichi don't.
All right. So, who's the asshole who set up this locked room?
Mew, they're
mystery?
not gonna confess it like Kokichi just lied about.
I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done
Yeah.
it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Damn. These insults keep getting so creative.
Someone finally called me a cum dumpster.
I wouldn't be happy about that, Mew.
What should we talk about now?
We must focus not
I
on
mean,
the
that
locked room,
one
but
wasn't
on
really
who entered
super
Angie's lab.
creative, but
Only
I
one
wasn't
of the student
expecting it,
council
so it
members
counts.
Or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Sumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my
He's
recording
always
function.
acting suspicious.
It's fine. That's just a waste of time.
Granted, it'd be very convenient for me if Kyo is the
Never kill Angie!
killer because
So,
I don't
calling all
like him.
suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider.
He is. I don't
Only
like him.
the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
He's just creepy. I get a bad vibe from him. So I haven't liked him since I saw him at first.
Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
That's what I'm saying.
We might catch them with their pants down.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers. What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
Aww. Miko.
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
Oh?
What do you mean?
The two victims could have been killed by two separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim. We've got to figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Struck a nerve with Himiko. Damn.
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you!
I don't think we've ever heard her yell.
How could you do this to her?
She's always so soft-spoken.
Himiko.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give two shits about Tenko when she was alive.
Damn.
But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
I'm speechless.
It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her.
Yeah.
Too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that
Kaito.
now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Yeah, but you kind of got a point.
Face her death?
I thought you were gonna be like completely insensitive,
Himiko,
but I forgot that's not
understand
like
what you're
you.
going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito.
And back about the certain weird people, some of them make sense, like they stick to it, and it makes sense for their character to be like in a weird way. But there's nothing that we've gotten about Kyo that has explained why he's so weird. Like Genocider Show or Genocide Jack is just a murderer. Which explains that. Nagito's incredibly low self-esteem, has no filter about it, and has a hyperfixation on hope, which explains his actions on everything. Kyo's just doesn't make sense so far. And I cannot figure out what is with him. I want to figure it out, but I also hate him at the same time, so I want him just to die. Oh, is there something about him? Oh, I'm excited now.
Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse.
Don't put a death curse on Kokichi. He's already got one on him.
Someone pretty good.
Listen up! All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run.
Well,
I won't forgive something so messed up.
ignoring Kaido right now.
Tenko was our friend.
I hit unauto.
Don't want to know why she died
Okay.
too.
I know the small bears. I know they're gonna die. So, correct you. Honestly. Because, like, with him still alive, I can't be like, I love everyone here. Because I don't.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked.
It's not
here.
unnecessary. For the same killer, it might point to it.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died.
That too.
If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
I love that Kokichi's carrying us
Don't
right
listen
now.
to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Sorry for the crackling,
Yeah,
I was just eating
maybe.
stuff. Probably before, because the last one's probably gonna die in the last trial. Yeah, an abrupt change of topic.
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Tancrotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
How did I not notice it's the same voice actor? Okay, now I hear it. Damn. I also don't really like Tenko that much. She's a decent character, but she's kind of annoying. But I loved Miyu. I mean, not Miyu. Fucking, I'm looking at Miyu's name, that's why I said Miyu. I loved Ibuki so much.
Tancrotch!
Everyone annoys him. Was me. Yeah, this one.
That's it! It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits!
No.
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really
Correct you.
Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes? If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Oh, right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance.
That too, someone could have snuck
The
between
empty
under the
room had a
floorboards.
point of entry from outside, you see.
Yep. The floorboard that Kokichi almost killed himself on. Or, I guess that back there too. That works too.
There.
You're talking about under the floor, right?
Technically, I'm still right.
Huh? Under the floor?
Yeah.
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Kibo?
Another suspect?
I guess Kibo, because Kibo knew we were doing it.
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Oh boy.
The culprit sneaked in during the
Oh
seance
boy.
by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Maybe. I'm gonna look at all of
Use
them.
that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance
No,
by crawling
because
under the floor.
there was a hole in the corner.
But it was pitch black during the seance.
Yeah.
How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it
The
wasn't
light would have
dark
shined
under the floor.
through.
You see, our villain had a light.
Yeah, I was right. Let's go.
I don't think the culprit could have used a light while under the floor. There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
But when we did the seance, the room was definitely pitch black.
Well, technically, low enough light level. Like if they had a candle underneath there, even if it shined through, the majority of people's eyes wouldn't adjust fast enough to actually be able to see that light. And it would appear pitch black even if it's not pitch black. Granted, if they spent more than like 5 minutes in the room, then yeah, it wouldn't appear pitch black to them, but they spent like a maximum of 5 minutes, and the person committing the murder probably, went under, killed, and then left immediately, so they were probably under there like maybe 3 minutes. So technically they could have gone by candlelight, based on actual, like, how fast people's eyes adjust. However, that is a risky move because certain people's eyes adjust really, really fast, like mine. Like, and it just really depends on the person. But yeah, it can appear pitch black to someone, but actually not be pitch black. Like if you go into a dark room for developing photos, the longer you're in there, the brighter it seems. But the first time you go in there, and the first minute you're in there, at least, it looks almost pitch black. Even though once you're in there for a while, it looks perfectly normal light, because it takes that time for eyes to adjust. And so, yeah, end of rant. Technically, it's possible, but I highly doubt they're not going to get into that kind of specifics. Yeah, I personally have really quick adjusting eyes. But yeah,
So a light was not shined
it
under
is,
the floor,
it is,
which means you cannot
Kibo's
play
light
hide
would have
and
definitely shined, but a candle is more of a
Yeah, I thought this would
possibility.
be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats.
I mean, it kind of does.
Poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
You have flashlights for eyes.
You're right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I was thinking about it.
Needs your pity.
Oh God, don't blind us.
With the flashlight, it's way too bright.
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch-black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
I doubt it, because of how heavy the iron cage was.
Why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from underfloor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Aww. Don't say something
like
condescending.
You're better
Okay.
off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that.
We already did that. That's a, they can't reuse things from other trial. Maybe today is the episode, I mean, this trial is the trial of reusing things from previous first trials. We got the sword, maybe we got the glowing paint too. Oh my god.
That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
We went over this in the first trial of the second game. No. Probably not. Granted, it was under a tablecloth, but it was also under Tenko. I mean, under the Tenko and another cloth. So we've been over this. We've been over this exact situation.
Boy,
I think
that sounds really familiar too.
Monokumo, of course, calls it out. I think Korekio set it up. Maybe you did, but yeah, that's exactly how Mini Cookman, I can't remember his name, Pervert Cookman, stabbed, Mr. Byakuya Kogami, who wasn't, Byakuya Togami. He was the imposter. Teru. Right, Teru. I didn't like him and he died super fast. I didn't bother remembering his name. But yeah, Kyo is definitely my prime suspect for Tenko's murder right now. But yeah.
Her corpse didn't have
I know
any
names
trace
won't
of
help
the
you.
death,
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Maybe she shifted her body weight back a bit and it popped up. Maybe that happened. That's a possibility of why it was distorted, but I still do think it was, you know, used to kill her.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other
That
issue?
is, yeah, exactly.
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
That is like the most obvious thing in this trial.
When?
During the
So not
seance.
During seance?
Yeah, during the seance.
Tenko
Or
was
right
in the
before
metal
it.
cage for the whole seance, wasn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, poor Chiaki. I loved her, man. But technically, I just have a realization. Technically, She could have been killed right before we blew out all the candles. Making one of us not a suspect, damn it. Maybe not.
How could someone have gotten to her there?
Under the floorboards.
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
No, she was alive.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
And there's 4 people to confirm that.
Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
Let me answer, let me talk to DJ Me real quick. Well, if it could have been technically underneath the rock Himiko got, which it would be super suspicious. And therefore we wouldn't see it. It also could just be under the floorboards in the center of the room. I mean, we would have seen it underneath there, to be fair. We didn't really check out the rock that much. And yes, you can give me a bad hint, as long as it's not so obvious that I will get it immediately. I'm cool with that. Okay. Cool. When you want to go, you go.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
She was dead.
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
The paint could have been under the part that was moved, but I highly doubt it.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
Who knows?
But she was inside
Just
Cage,
theorizing.
right?
I don't think the
Go to
paint
think
theory
it
is right, but
impossible to kill her then.
not eliminating
When the
possibilities.
room was dark. It was a different time.
There's no other time, Mew.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads. Huh?
Turned off the lights, she was
Since
alive.
Wanda said it
Turned
was
on the lights,
impossible,
she was dead.
I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your limp dick brains!
Mew talks like a 5th grader who
When
just
Tenko
discovered
got
curse
killed,
words.
It wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time, and she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Ooh, like that.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
Yes. I think you need fire for the reincarnation.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
No.
There's no doubt! When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time.
Oh, white sheet, white sheet.
She was under the cage the whole time.
I don't know if she did.
She was dead when the cage was lifted.
It's a great question.
What about moment
See,
Cage was
certain
Ooh, like that.
details,
When
like I
Cage
don't
lifted,
notice, but
culprit
other
stabbed
details
Tenko
I'm
real
like,
fast. So fast, no one saw.
the hint is kids play on it. So okay, you're right. That's the hint I will not understand.
It was me.
But I think the answer
Then
is white
obviously
sheet
Himiko is the
when
culprit.
Miyu says some bullshit.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance. It could not have been done at any other time.
She was under the cage the whole time.
Yes.
She was dead.
When the cage was lifted.
When Cage lifted,
No. Dang it, I didn't get a V. I have bad aim.
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it.
Because everyone's stupid and they don't listen to actual
That
logic
cloth
and
was
reason.
removed before the cage was lifted.
And they're just ready to...
If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
Certain ones are smarts, others are not so much. But they're just ready, a lot of them are just ready to jump on the bandwagon of accusing someone other than themselves.
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here!
Oh boy. Hey, at least this minigame isn't as hard as it is in the second game.
Still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
Though in the second game, it wasn't so bad once I figured out how to do it. It was still terrible though.
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
Only like a select few are smart. And that is like the pro-tag, the antag, and...
After the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gaps of the cage, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red!
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
Yeah, Mio's not too bright.
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo! The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko.
I can't with you calling. I can't with you calling Nagito explode the island boy. I'm sorry, that distracted me. Oh god. I gotta actually focus on this.
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long
It's not long
enough
enough though. Probably
Sitting in there
not.
with her neck all exposed.
There? No.
Oh no!
Damn, okay, I need to think about this.
The blade's all
But
you
yeah,
need.
yeah, what I was saying, yeah, the antagonists, such as Kokichi and Nagito, they were, they are both
Sitting in there
scarily
with her
smart
neck all exposed. She
at
wasn't
certain
that far
points.
from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo.
Okay, it's gotta be that one, there's only one
blade's all you
time
need.
she does Iron Cage,
If you
maybe.
stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
No, apparently not. No, what am I doing
The
wrong?
blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
No.
I was wrong!
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps.
There's no
In
other
which case,
yellow
the person
section.
who lifted the sheet, and that's none other than Kyo.
So it's gotta be that one, but didn't I
blade's
use
all you
all of them
need.
already?
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Okay. Why is this gonna be so difficult?
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
That's the only
She wasn't that far
yellow
from the
part.
cage's gaps, in which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the and that's not
But I've
even
used
sealed.
all the ones on it already.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Unless I'm doing it wrong and I've forgotten how to play this section.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Oh no!
The blade's all
Yeah,
you need.
I did all of
If you
the
stick the blade
things.
through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko.
Maybe
Sitting
I
in there with
missed
her
last time I
neck
did
all
this one.
exposed.
What?
I'll cut through your words.
That's the first one I tried. And it said it was wrong.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down
Ugh,
inside.
this game. I swear. It's gonna drive me
She was bent
insane.
over with her forehead against
Okay.
the marker stone. And the cage itself
We're
was
good
about
now.
3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Not with from a sickle.
Then I messed up
The
again?
sickle's curved.
How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Yeah, no worries.
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed
Under
then,
the
the cloth over the
floorboards.
ca-
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Kokichi.
Huh?
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
Stop trying to scare Kaito.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
Logically,
What if
because
Tenko killed Angie?
that's
and then
exactly
Angie's
what I
spirit
was
came
about
back
to say,
for revenge?
Kokichi.
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that.
wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage? If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I agree
noticed.
with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
Huh?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Are you saying Tenko killed herself?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah, but why?
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say? Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Why though?
Suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't
She could
the
have chucked
sickle
it through.
still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Kids play on it. Seesaw. Seesaw? I mean, that's... You're not gonna say if I'm right or not. I did kind of think about that earlier. She could have sat back, like shifted her weight back a bit to get the floorboard up a bit. That's true.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed.
Yeah, she seesawed her weight up. Yeah,
sickle,
she threw it underneath.
Underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier.
No.
You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Oh, that one. Yeah, no, I think you're spot on with that one,
Because
Kokichi.
Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
You're not suggesting that Tenko went yandere mode. You
Tenko's
totally
pent-up
are.
frustration led her to commit such an atrocity.
It's
Her
great.
conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
To make it so that it is impossible that
She
anyone else
wanted
killed
to
her?
hide the truth of her suicide.
Or that too.
Really? Why?
She wanted to get us all
There could only
killed. I'm
be
kidding.
one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
I forgot how much I love that sprite.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
I don't know about that one, Kokichi.
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
Maybe.
What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. He told me.
That's true. What?
What if all of that was just a lie?
Oh. I realize. I'm dumb sometimes, sorry. It wasn't
We
fun.
should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it
For
wise of
good
us to
reason?
trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
But he's got a point.
Jeez, you're such a naive
I
dude.
mean, we should trust each other, but not, like, blindly.
Naive?
You shouldn't really trust anyone blindly, to be
We're all
fair.
just people, you know?
But-
Of course we're gonna have some secrets.
Yeah, Kai
What
does got a
matters
point.
is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
I love
Well, we
Kaito.
come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to
I hate that,
disagree.
like, my two favorite characters in this
No
game
one's
are
ever
constantly bickering.
And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore, but I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
Well, not all
If
of
you
them,
insist
but
we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
proper reason.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me,
Oh, we're
Marty?
about to lie.
If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like.
Damn.
For now, I need you to trust
That's
in my
true.
detective work.
Sweetie, you think too slow. Okay. Non-stop debate, let's go. We're probably gonna end up lying, but it's fine.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
She wouldn't have time for that. She wouldn't have had time for that. She would have died almost instantly.
Brought the
Finally, with the last of her strength.
Oh no!
Oh, do we?
So far,
Okay.
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
I'm gonna come with three, I guess.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions. Tenko's not that kind of person!
There's a reason it had to be a
Tenko
girl.
did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance. She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it. Finally, with the last of her strength.
No?
I was wrong!
Okay, which one of these things? Yeah. I figured that. I was just trying to think.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true
Maybe.
intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength,
No.
Damn it!
I'm just thinking.
So
What
far,
could it
suicide
be?
seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind
I hate when this game makes me need to think. Like sometimes it'll give me the answers, but other times it makes me really
It would
think.
explain how she died during the seance.
She
Because
could
I'm
have
dumb.
secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces
That's random. But maybe it's because he always says his name, but I love it anime. Gundam Tanak. It's probably terrible.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, she could secretly
There? No. Damn, I'm running out of
Suicide
hearts.
seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide,
I'm being
it
dumb.
would
I
explain
can't.
how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
They don't all really fit, but...
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Maybe I was right about... Maybe I was right about lying, but what would I lie about? Her last moments?
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Let me try that.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
Can I
But
lie
Tenko
and hold
did
on to
commit
it? Hang on, I
suicide.
gotta... There we
It
go.
would
Oops, I
explain how she
don't want
died
to shoot
during
it.
the seance.
Oh yeah, I
She
gotta...
could have
I
secretly brought
released
the
it
sickle.
immediately. Hang on.
Last of her strength, she threw
No, it disappeared too early.
the
Damn it,
floor.
I forgot to focus. Oh shit, I'm
All
running
the
out of time.
pieces fit.
I'm gonna die because I'm out of time.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Give me seconds.
So she
God damn
hid
it.
her true
No,
intentions.
no. Nah.
Tenko's not that kind
Damn
of
it.
person!
I keep forgetting to watch the time while I'm thinking. The options are her last moments, caged child,
Is this?
you try.
We can't let it end here.
Monokuma File 3 and the floorboard, I think. Or the hole in the hole in the corner. But I'm gonna try lying
Suicide
last
seems to
moments
be the best
on
explanation.
that last one. Because if this doesn't, because if the normal one doesn't work on the last one, the lying might work.
Herself with it.
Oh god, I gotta wait for the consider to go away.
She threw the
No.
sickle underneath the floor.
I gotta get rid of the consider
All
first.
the pieces finally, with the last of her strength,
Yes! Oh, I did it! Okay, it's right.
Reveal the truth.
It's the info about the death. So, her cause of death and time of death.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor. Because she died instantly.
instantly.
I mean, that's not really that's not really a lie, though. That's why I was confused about it. I mean, it's almost instant. Maki,
I'm
don't say
certain of it.
anything.
My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki, go with it. Maki, go with it. Maki, go with it.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
Thank you.
Tenko died instantly.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure
Thank
we
you,
can believe
Maki.
everything she said.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking.
How could you forget that, Maki roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that...
Oh yeah,
the theory
yeah,
that
she kind of did
killed
mention it.
herself just doesn't fit.
She dropped
correct?
hints of it.
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
We heard something. Are we gonna not stop the debate? This we are.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed.
Oh no, that's agreement. Dang it.
Damn it!
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed.
The
The ritual was perfect.
And yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
No! Why does he have to move?
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there. I mean, it was totally pitch black.
It was salt, but
My job was to relight the
it
candles.
wasn't when
Moving
we
along the walls was seriously tough.
when we turned the lights off. When we turned them back, when we relit the candles, it seemed fine. But
Did anything seem out of the ordinary?
none of the
during
characters
seance?
pointed it out if it was
There is
messed up.
something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect.
While we were all singing the song, I heard something.
There we go.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard.
What if that was the dog statue? It's possible, but who could have put it back up?
What could have fallen down?
That would also mean someone else was in the room.
There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
Maybe. What was he saying? Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say dog statue. No. Okay. Maybe it's the floorboard, but I don't think it would make that loud of a noise. I'm gonna try it.
This is it!
Yeah, okay.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound.
Maybe it wasn't the cause of the sound,
That
but
floorboard came loose at
ooh,
some
maybe
point
someone
during the
underneath
seance, right?
pushed it up and then it fell down again.
Would the floorboard have made such a loud
If it was
sound?
dropped, yeah.
It was the sound of an intense impact.
Or the hint,
The
yeah,
impact was
seesaw.
that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
All right, then. Let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
As long as it's not Hangman's Gambit, it's fine. Okay.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
I already know this answer.
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Oops, wrong button.
Participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous.
I think it might be
Odd,
cookie
it's like I'm
cheese.
the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, you.
Don't be stupid.
I will laugh at
Don't you
every
know
single
me
one
and
of
balls are
Cookie
the best
Cheese'
of friends?
inappropriate jokes because I'm a child. I have the humor of a 7th grader. It's definitely gonna be Cookie Cheese though.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
On top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor.
Maybe.
With such might.
It crossed my mind.
We already
Someone must have stomped through the floor.
Bonk. Yeah, I was right.
I agree.
Let's go.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
But floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
Oh, it was outside of the cage. It's hard to tell depth with this game. I like how big things are. Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh god, it's Hangman's Gambit. Oh, is it gonna be? Oh, is it gonna be the hint? Yes, it is. Oh my god. Let's see. How do you supposed to use Bell's seesaw? Yeah. word, though. I'm just gonna start hitting random letters. Nope. 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 I think I E is apparently F. Effect. Is it effect? I don't know. I can't spell, so I have no idea if this is the right amount. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's the right amount of letters. Effect. There we go. I think that was a C. That's a T. Yeah, I'm bad at spelling things. That is my. At least it's better than the second game one. The second game one's so stressful.
Might have been used as a seesaw.
We did it.
A seesaw?
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two cross pieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
And was the thing... I know I'm bad at spelling. I know I'm bad at spelling. I've said it so many times. No, it's fine. I know I'm bad at spelling, and I will always admit that I'm bad at spelling things. Ugh, but sickle might have been stuck underneath, like the thing might have been lifted up and stuck at the top. The sickle might have been stuck at the top, so that when she got up, seesawed up, it stabbed her there. But that would take precise positioning and some luck too. And there's no Nagito's here, so we can't.
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that, unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
The sickle was tied to the top.
That's it!
Yeah! We're somehow on the top.
The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down.
So it's gotta be Korekio!
The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble.
It's gotta be
The
Korekio!
statue's weight kept it from falling over.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
Everything
Don't
was in
worry.
place. If you stepped hard
I
enough on
understand
the
what you
seesaw,
meant.
Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. she was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
It's gotta be Grecio, because he's the one who put the sheet on, and he offered to do it.
Seesaw. It could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim.
And
That's definitely
he
an
took
unorthodox idea.
off the sheet too. Oh my
It's
gosh.
crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide.
Why did you say it that way?
What the hell's a seesaw homicide?
You said it so weird. You said homicide.
The
Homicide.
craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know?
Also,
They
all
can't
the
get
deaths
away
so
with
far.
murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box.
Yes, but
Kudos, culprit.
also
You did a
all
great job keeping me
the
entertained.
murders have been interesting so far.
Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Do you really think her body weight would be enough to
Why
do the
her?
board?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
I'm gonna find out why he is weird.
What's that?
Oh, I'm excited now.
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
Oh, the like sudden switch in attitude. Or revealing their true attitude. Ooh. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Cause I wonder which direction it's gonna be. Because Celestia's switch made me adore her as a character. Because I was like, that was awesome. Mikan's maybe spoilers. Though I'm sure you wouldn't be watching this if you haven't played the first two games. Mikan's, maybe you just feel bad for her. But my kind of opinion of her kind of mostly stayed the same because I felt bad for her like the entire time. I wonder which direction his is gonna go. If I'm gonna hate him even more, I'm gonna love him, or if it's gonna be something entirely different. I'm very curious. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance.
I fucking love Celeste. Like she oh, she was such a fun character. Also, her execution was the greatest. Like, it's my favorite of all time. Like, it was so cool. And the fact that she kind of went into it being like, yeah, this is fine. I've heard that from a lot of people, actually, that the third game is their favorite. That's why I'm excited. I've been excited for this one. I can definitely see why. Like, a lot of the characters are really cool and have very unique personalities. And most of them are pretty likable, despite how annoying certain ones are. They're mostly pretty likable.
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
But the cut floorboard wasn't everywhere, though.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it.
It wasn't the only floorboard that was cut, though.
Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Kill Tenko? I killed Tenko?
No.
Himiko?
I don't think even if she jumped on that floorboard, it'd be enough weight to fling Tenko up. No, yeah, I know you haven't played the first one, but no matter how many times I said their names, you would not remember their names enough to know who died and who killed who. If you even decided to play it. Or watch someone play it. So I'm not worried about saying spoilers for you. You wouldn't remember their names as long as I didn't describe them. Yeah, that's a great question. Well, I mean, technically, she died. Because in the second game, she was only brought back because of an AI virus kind of thing. I don't know if she's gonna be- I don't know if she's gonna be implemented in this game or how she's gonna be implemented in this game. I don't know. But she has to be dead. Yeah, because she got executed via all the executions. Ooh, but we're at the halfway point in the trial. Which is fun. Junko is immortal. It certainly seems like it. We've killed her. Well, we've thought to see her dead 3 times. Technically, we only killed her twice. Yeah. Because we thought she was dead in the first game when she kicked Monokuma and then got stabbed, but it was really her sister. And then we thought she died due to the ultimate execution, but she might be dead. Who knows? Nagito did steal her arm, so... I don't know. She's just walking around as a half-dead corpse missing an arm. Oh, got it. How she didn't die to the first execution before. Is it really? Well, that would make sense. That would make sense, because she was definitely annihilated. That was something I was thinking about before. I'm like, she was entirely crushed? How did he get her arm? But I guess that's a point. I guess that makes sense, actually. That makes sense. Now that you say that. To be fair, it wasn't really specified. I don't think. Unless I just didn't pay that much attention. I was more freaking out over the fact that he cut off his own arm and stitched another one on it, and it worked! I was more concerned over that. I am skipping this conversation. I mean, that would make sense, because, I mean, Junko was, again, crushed by the execution of After School Hours. So... don't know how, unless her arm was sticking out of it or something.
Absolutely right.
Hang on. So, since we're at the halfway point, I'm gonna really quickly go use the bathroom because I don't want to have to use it like halfway through the like a sentence or something. So I will be right back. Let me put the. Doop. It's not visible. Fuck. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Hang on. Oh, I hid the chat. Oopsies. Bonk. Okay. Bonk. There we go. You can't see it. It's fine. Screw that. I'm just gonna go. I'll be right back. Did you guys behave while I was gone? Let me double check the chat. Yeah, they all kind of point to the killer in the investigation. That's fair. It's a very nice name. Both of your guys' names are really cool. I didn't realize the reference of anime weebs at first, but it took me a minute. But the second I saw, like, I actually looked at the numbers, I was like, hey, look at that. That's cool. Okay.
Hey,
Right? Yeah. I love it, and it's only like a reference that people like who've played Danganronpa would get. Like to any other person, it would look like random numbers.
All right.
It's like the number of it's like Shinigami-sama's number in Soul Eater 4242564. Any other person wouldn't have no idea what that number is, but Soul Eater fans is
This is my impression of a spooky,
would know it.
scary ghost.
I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary!
Why? What? That makes no sense. I need to auto do it so it goes when I'm not touching the computer.
Did you hear something?
I love him too.
No,
He's great.
I didn't hear anything.
Kaito, Kokichi, and Kibo.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns.
And there was one other that I like my favorite.
Tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious.
I mean Suichi, but like he's the protagonist, so.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Answer us, Himiko.
Right.
You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Kokichi betting his
Wait,
finger is like me. Oh,
must be
Gota!
some mistake. No way.
Kokichi
Himiko was
biting his
culprit.
thumb like that was literally me 10 minutes
Then
ago
she
trying to
needs
figure
defend
out.
herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
Clearly you are. I'll probably stream until I end this trial. I
don't
usually
care
stream for about
anymore.
3 hours,
I'm too tired.
but I do want to finish the trial.
Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Aww.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just...
That is a one-way ticket to Death Town.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Ooh, I'm excited for it though.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
Aww.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
Kaito, that's probably not gonna work on her.
Worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore,
No,
she is
because that
unmistakably
board
the
wasn't the
culprit.
only place it was cut.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of
Monkey.
handling a complicated crime.
I also think
But
Himiko's
fair.
not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
I'm out
It
of
does seem
this.
like rather a pointless quest.
Mm.
No, is not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
We love Gonta. We know you don't know their names, DJ Mew. Oh, you're referencing to everyone team. Okay, got it. Bloody Kokichi is gonna be the answer.
In that room.
Okay, that's what I'm
Was
saying the entire
Himiko's
time.
decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there?
No, because it's symmetrical.
Was trap only in that room?
No.
Other rooms may be trapped too.
Bonk! Yeah!
I agree.
I got it. I got it. Let's go.
It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
What?
I can be smart for
Is that
once.
true?
Kokichi will tell you.
Kokichi!
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on. There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
Yes.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
Allowing them to lay off the blame. Exactly, Kaito. You just said it faster than me.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Yep. Besides, as I've been
Do
saying,
you remember what Tenko told you?
even if she jumped on it with all her strength and all her weight, I don't think she'd be able to move Tenko. Like, honestly.
Live life facing forward.
The opposite of
She said
family
that to you,
issues?
right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well.
I'm very excited to find out
We can't give up.
what the
This is
twist
our
behind Kyo
responsibility.
is.
We live on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I
Probably.
wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
Yay, Himiko!
I won't
Go,
give up.
Himiko.
I'll fight alongside everyone and survive!
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Got a good point.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual.
I mean, we do have to keep that in mind, though.
But damn,
This is the whole point we're
well
here.
said, Shuichi.
Thank you for the
That's what I
follow!
expect from my soul, bro.
Your soul, bro?
Among Us?
Do you think
Sus.
Blackened this time has some sort
I'm,
of
I'm,
superpower?
I'm ashamed of myself I didn't catch that.
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Oh,
That is a good
he
point.
drew the thing.
It must have been barrier magic.
Not quite, but right idea.
That's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Cause the salt circle, salt circle, salt circle, salt circle. I'm not gonna say it again because I'm gonna mess it up. Salt circle. I said it again. Tenko and Angie, but we're investigating Tenko right now. Where is it? Yeah, he said don't step on the salt circle. Magic circle. Here we go.
This is it! It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
No more to, yes. Thank goodness. yeah, good.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
And the culprit is Korekio Shinguchi.
It has to be you,
Yes. Yeah.
Kyo. Was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo?
Why do you suspect me?
Cause you're
Because
evil.
You were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick,
Yep.
but that's not all it was for.
Hello, welcome to the chat. Oh my god, there's so many people. I'm so happy. Welcome to the stream.
Variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined.
No, that's the perfect emojis to use because she literally makes that face.
In short, the circle
It doesn't help that you all are like the same color on the chat.
Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well,
Yes.
Kyo,
It's Kyo, it's Kyo, it's Kyo!
Answer already! Did you do it?
I called the most things out of the show that I've ever called. I definitely deserve my Suichi hat. Don't be... No. No, 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 no. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that.
Funny.
Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing
I
that.
was just thinking.
Okay, you're not gonna break out in
So
laughter
this
like
is how each Blackened
so many
must
people
have
do.
felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes?
Yes.
So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
how can you be
Oh.
so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time.
That sounds
Please
familiar. Hang
answer
on.
my
For
question
for
first.
for a special someone. Like Mikan? Because Mikan killed because she remembered. And she wanted to kill for Junko. I guess. Maybe. Anyway, let's continue. Even in the darkness, how? It's someone just out of nowhere? Okay. How did they find the reboard? The circle! The salt circle!
Did you figure it out?
He has the salt circle memorized. Touch.
That's it. The culprit used touch. They didn't see, they felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
The salt circle.
So they probably used something besides the wall
Salt
to
circle.
move then, right?
Were there any other markers within reach?
Salt circle.
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, you liar. Well, at least I know what this is. But it's gonna be called Magic Circle, isn't it? You spell magic. I see, right? Okay. Oh, no, that. Sir. Cole. I forgot the R. There's no R here. There is an R. Cole, where's an E? E. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. The magic circle. They used the magic circle.
Magic circle, magic circle, magic circle.
Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt.
Huh?
The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
Because if it was chalk, you wouldn't be able to.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong. Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room. Yes?
Yeah, I haven't seen the anime yet.
The magic circle didn't
I need to
reach
watch
us,
it though.
so I could not have
I've heard
followed
I need to
Yes?
see it.
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean
I've
the
been
circle
meaning
you
to
drew
watch
was
it.
the
Like,
same.
I'll binge it one night, but I haven't gotten around to it.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check? Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
Hmm.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Does he have a photographic memory?
Excuse me, everyone.
Or can
may
you
I
take
have your
pictures or
attention,
something?
Please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Kokichi just ignoring him.
Hey, may I have your attention?
You have everyone but Kokichi's attention. Oh, please don't do that.
I said cut that out! It's too bright!
Agreed. It's very bright.
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Mew add another function to my body.
A camera?
In addition to the flashlight.
What the? No way! Did you really?
Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Whoa.
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
What are you talking
All right,
about?
so, what is this function?
And why did Miyu have a weird reaction
It's
to it?
an image recording function.
Okay, so camera. Why was Miyu acting so weird about it?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory.
That's cool.
I'll give it a try. Ready?
Uh-huh. Oh, that's not where I was expecting it to come from, but okay.
I also used magic like that before.
Ah.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is
Speaking
clearly
such a
visible.
weird face.
Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
I would also be hesitant to grab it too, Suishi.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
I don't notice anything. What am I supposed to be noticing? What exactly did it want me to notice?
Oh no!
Okay, let's try again. Here?
There!
Oh, okay, cool. I wasn't sure. My
This
god.
helped a lot, Kibo. Without you. I
Yes,
never would
very
have
good
seen
question.
through Kyo's lie.
My lie.
Uh-oh.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it?
Listen, I don't have the best photograph. I don't have the best memory.
The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners.
Yes. Were
Which
those
means
not in the
you would be
book?
able to find the floorboard from anywhere in
Also,
the room.
hang on. What's with this up here? Is that a mistake? Like, cause everywhere else has the 2 lines surrounding it. But here it doesn't. Why is that like that? Anyway.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about
Yeah.
its purpose?
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
Huh?
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
Okay.
What? Why? Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria
We don't
quality.
need to be talking about Miu's shits
Plus,
right now.
Taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so... See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares.
Thank you, Himiko.
Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
Okay. What kind of fight are we gonna? Okay, we're gonna do in this
Since
fight.
you've given me the option, I will most certainly object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion. Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me. If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what
Probably
of
get
the
a white
murder
sheet.
weapon?
Yeah, you're the one who put the white sheet
It
up.
was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
True, we could have placed the sickle
I
there,
wish I could kill him
but we
already.
could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko.
No.
But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shu. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
I'll cut through your words. The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo.
Yep.
That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
Oh.
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed
No,
Tenko?
the blade was stuck through the cage with the handle on top. And then the thing draped over it. It was still connected to the thing. It wasn't actually on the dog statue. Like, it wasn't actually in the dog statue. It was just the dog statue held it in place for the most part. I made sure it didn't move.
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma.
No, we gotta figure out.
Unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
Right. Ugh, right.
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
You still don't
I
understand.
forgot about that.
I killed Tenko. That is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean
Yeah.
Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Unless Tenko was the one who killed Angie, Kyo is not gonna be executed today. Unfortunately, as much as he deserves it.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the Blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
What are you talking
Could I
about?
have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the
Oh.
one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko.
Oh!
Maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling
The
truth.
dried bloodstain!
So you understand how she feels. I see.
The dried
Robots can
bloodstain!
understand human feelings?
The dried bloodstain!
Really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't
That's a lie.
Of course not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
Yeah, we first gotta actually figure that out.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Maybe they do.
Nuts to that. Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you! Wowee! This argument is getting intense!
I don't know if you could, because... Like, I mean, based on his past and stuff, his luck isn't, like, always works in his favor. Like, unlucky things happen too, but the more unlucky thing... Like, the more, like, if an unlucky thing happens and a lucky thing's gonna happen after it, it's like a really, fire. Not fire, but I was reading a really big cycle. Like an ellipse. Like, it's like, the more, yeah. He just happened to be really lucky during the death game because it was a really unlucky situation. So, So essentially what he did was he put poison in the fire grenades and set it up so that things would catch fire when people opened the door. It would those Mamakuma things would domino, start a fire, so that they threw the fire grenades, and he removed all the other fire stuff in the room so that they would throw the fire grenades. When they threw the fire grenades, it shattered, and the one that had poison in it, the poison evaporated, spread it over to him, killed him because he breathed in the poison, and then he ended up letting go of the spear. So, and everything else, like all the blood and stuff, like him stabbing himself, his hand being stabbed, that was all just extra things to make it seem like he was killed by someone else. So to hide the truth behind his death as much as he possibly could, so that everyone but the traitor would be killed. That's the rundown of Nagito's death. It is pretty confusing. Yeah. They do it over like a long period of time, explaining certain bits at certain times, so I totally get it. It's a really complicated one, but anyway, enough about Nagito. Talked about him enough during my second game. Ooh, I forgot about this. This is a really fun minigame. Yeah, I talked about him enough during my thing.
Waiting for this.
Me too, Kokichi.
You waiting for it?
My favorite minigame. Well, I haven't said that to do minigames. One of my favorite minigames. Yeah, I love this minigame. It's so fun. The only time Kokichi will be taller than anyone.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed Kyo.
Anyone could have entered my
Oh
lab.
no, wrong one. Okay.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo.
This one. Here we
Anyone
go.
could have entered my lab.
I still want to know what his talent is.
Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Oh boy.
He was
No.
planning to
Fuck.
use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Rule.
Kyo. Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
Can't we believe we're defending Kyo right now?
Tenko's death.
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Okay, I gotta redo this.
Forced his
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo. Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi. Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect
Kyo. Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Let's go. Oh fuck. I always forget about this part. Which one's D, dang it? My left hand is not coordinated enough to do that. Yeah. I could probably do it with my right hand, but like I didn't think about it.
And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
There's not really a mystery in Tenko's murder.
What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene.
Your dried blood.
I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
The dried blood I mentioned earlier.
This is it! The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That
Couldn't have been.
was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
And it's dry.
Also, the blood stain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that blood stain the only dry one?
Angie walked in to get a thing, stepped on the floorboard, hit her head, hit her forehead, and was like, what the fuck? And then, Kyo killed her or something, I don't know. Then he flipped over the floorboard so that we wouldn't see the blood unless we went underneath. Yeah, to get candle, fire. Did it not say candle? I might not have said candle. I might have skipped over it. I sometimes do that.
That's it! The blood stain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
Angie Onaga. Yeah.
That's it! That blood stain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Bingo. But I think she actually was killed there.
I guess that's possible.
But remember the cut on
Angie
her
wasn't
forehead?
killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities.
So she might have been killed in her
We
lab.
assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Did Angie have business in rooms?
Fire.
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
That would make sense. Yeah.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm
That would be
pretty
fair.
sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
It is indeed true.
The art research
Necronomicon.
lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle.
I agree. That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, for kinky wax play.
No.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
Gundam Tanaka.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
No. Not necessarily.
That's why there was dried blood underfloor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance. If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room.
You're right.
If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's blood stain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will.
Don't.
Or maybe the power of magic.
It's neither. I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room. She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
The forehead injury.
This is it! The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow. Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab.
No, she simply
And
tripped.
it was there that the culprit finished her off.
But you gotta
All
find.
clear. This is all clear. What are you all talking about?
Is it time?
All clear.
Oh, is it time?
What is all clear?
Is it time?
What are you? All clear?
It's time. Is it time? It's probably time.
What are you all?
This seems like it's time.
You what? What? I will not fear. I will not back down.
Oh.
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself. Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them. You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Duh.
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all. It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog! Nothing is clear at all!
It might not be a different voice actor. I mean, There's certain voice actors that can change their voice a lot. But yeah, I know I see.
Angie was attacked in the empty
God.
room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no blood stains.
Oh no.
Damn it!
Not that.
You
But
say
right
the
idea.
culprit carried Angie's body, and not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no blood stains. Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your words. There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
Forgot about
It
that
was
tape
under the
actually.
body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
It must have been a Tua who...
What? A Tua? How long are you going to keep that up?
You what?
Now we know most of the
Damn.
mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
It has to be you.
It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
What the fuck? So it's true.
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
You killed both of them. Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you
For
killed them both?
funsies.
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
That too, I suppose, but for funsies is a better answer. Angie.
That's it! Angie's murder was an accident.
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
No, like if
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing 2 is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
true.
Why, Kyo? Why you killed 2 of our friends?
I said for funsies.
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am?
That's 'cause you are.
Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio. Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Apparently not.
Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
Because he can. I don't know.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie.
There is, though. Yeah.
No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Correcchio. Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
Agreed, Mia.
You're wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
It was the floorboard. Floorboard.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize. 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 Come on. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
This reminds me of when Mikon went off and was just like, oh, what was she saying? Oh, it's not fair, it's not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair. It is. It's very strange. But it does, it's very much giving like, it's not fair. It's not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair. It's really reminiscent of that and it's creeping me out.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
The way he says apologize though is really like
I have nothing to admit.
weird. Oh, that was a hold one, dang it.
Yes,
Hey, I hit
I'm
those.
not the culprit, so I have nothing to confess.
Fuck, I need to remember how to do this. Bum, bum,
I
bum,
have nothing
bum,
to admit. You
bum,
are
bum,
simply
bum,
wrong.
bum, bum, bum,
Yes,
bum,
I'm not the culprit,
bum,
so I have
bum,
nothing to
bum,
confess.
bum, bum,
Why must you force your delusions on us?
bum, 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 bum. Fuck, wrong one.
It's merely a delusion.
Bum, 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 bum. I hit the wrong one. Wait, first
To
time.
continue this
Fuck.
debate is
W,
meaningless.
W.
Why must you
S.
force your
Fuck.
delusions on us?
Listen, I don't know my rights from my lefts very well.
It's merely a delusion. Well said,
Fuck,
Correcchio.
those were first.
To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your
Fuck.
delusions on us?
Okay, this is fine.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told
I do really like
you
this
I'm not
section,
the
though.
culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
Fuck.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
When they did the hold, it's really hard.
Apologize. Apologize.
When it covers the holds. There we go, got it. Whew, 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 whew.
You
Okay.
have no proof that Correcchio is the killer.
Removed floorboard.
It ends here. Keo hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder
Based
weapon?
on the injury, it was similar to yours.
There was a small
And
patch of
the dried blood,
on the
that works
underside
too.
of the floorboard.
Angie's blood?
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the bloodstain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Had the floorboard been
Yeah,
in
we're gonna have to
place,
do that.
her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
I don't mind that mini game, but it just takes
Is further
forever.
evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
You don't have to scream, my dude.
I believe that while Keo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold cocked her with a floorboard.
all you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
So it's true. This is the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end.
Yep.
All right, Shuichi. I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Let's do it.
Gee, please, put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time. Keo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to
Who
confess.
cares about him confessing? I don't. It is good music. Okay. Now I can remember how to do this. Okay. The removed floorboard. No. Oh god, I gotta remember how to do this. Okay. That. Okay. Path made with salt. This part's usually pretty easy.
This is the truth of the case.
I am not. I usually do, for different games that I'm playing, I do them once a week. So next Wednesday will be the next stream of Danganronpa V3.
The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms.
Yep.
This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms.
Yep.
However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces.
Yeah.
Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit. The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head. The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. Duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab.
The floorboard being Justice Hammer number 6.
While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick.
Maybe. But he probably got to her
Carrying the
first,
supplies
though.
they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her.
Grecchio
Then,
seems
to
to enjoy
further
killing
confuse
people
us,
via the back of the
culprit
neck.
attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this. To overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere. And the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door. Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
I'm so happy I called that, like, right at the beginning. I'm very proud of that.
But the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps
he did get run over by a stampede, didn't he?
By that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we opened up the room.
Gokichi looks so menacing in that photo. He's like, yeah.
But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. To do that,
I love like how the drawings of all of this is like in a slightly different style from the main game. Like, I love it.
Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance.
It makes all the characters look so cute.
I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko.
Yeah. But we'll find out pretty soon anyway.
Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit.
The music do be bopping though. I love that they use the main theme for this.
The murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle. Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Cage Child song. When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium.
Yeah.
But our culprit had another plan, to commit a murder in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide. They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it.
Speaking of murders that took a while, like,
After committing the crime,
the murder
the
itself
culprit
didn't really
followed
take
the
a while,
soul
but
back
the
to their
second
corner.
one in the first game, with the last part taking a while, because
the ritual
Byakuya decided to
and
be in a
has
silly,
light the
goofy
candles.
mood, and like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna set this up like Genocide Show.
And discovered Tenko's
He
body.
never really explains why he did that. He was like, it made it interesting, and that's,
While we were all
he
focused on the
never,
body,
like,
the culprit picked up the sickle
he just decided
and
to do
dropped
it.
it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room.
Like, it was just like, I basically witnessed the murder, but why not make it hard? Because
Ironically, the final
I
step of
haven't
the
really
murder
done
was
anything
unwittingly carried out by
antagonisty
us.
yet.
The culprit had planned the murder so that we would
I haven't been a
unintentionally
little
destroy
bitch
some
yet.
evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle.
I love the like the eyeliner underneath Suichi's eyes. It's really accentuated in this art style.
Korekio Shinguchi,
And I love
the
it.
ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
Yay, we get to see him brutally killed. I'm actually genuinely excited for that.
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Sweet Korekio, there are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately. Yes.
Okay, time to kill you.
Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already!
I agree, Miyu.
Roger that! Voting time!
But I'm kinda into.
Racing excitement as
Racing excitement!
Has the black and
I love that they're like all semi-unique. Like in the second game, some of them were unique. But all of them seem to be pretty unique in this game. Which is cool. I don't remember if they were unique in the first game. I don't think they were. That's a cool image of Kokichi. I don't think I noticed that before. Do they all? They all have cool images. Of course, it's Suichi. What's Muse? Rentaros is so plain. Kaides is also plain. Creepy. Oh shit. I need to stop admiring the characters and fucking.
Is this? We can't let it
My
end
bad. I need to admire them faster. I want to look at everyone's. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, cool. Great Panta. You could have warned me!
Let's see the result.
To be fair, the timer is like in the right corner, which is, when I look at my actual screen, is mostly covered by my mic most of the time. But if I look at the stream, like the screen that I have my stream on, that's not covered by my mic, it's covered by me. So, well, more importantly, it's mostly covered by the Tsuichi hat, but that's besides the point. It's my doing.
Or the dreadfully wrong one.
I'm very excited to see his execution. What is it gonna be? What did I get? I got an A! Let's go. It's a weird one. All of them so far have been pretty strange. Like, I mean, Kaede's made sense, and it's, you know, on the Monokuma level of weird. But, Kirumi's was definitely interesting. Let's see. Let's see.
Absolutely right. All right.
Hey.
For now.
No.
Right.
Oh?
Hey. Hey, hey.
Shut up!
Hmm?
What?
Eh?
Yes. There is someone that I love. I love her with all my heart,
Ah!
and she loves me with all
He's
her
that
heart.
kind of weird, isn't he?
Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other,
Mm-mm.
forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love. No matter what
I've never
anyone
wanted to
says.
stab someone more.
What? Don't tell me.
Wonderful.
Wait.
Yeah.
Kersploosh.
Hey!
Hey,
You see, sister.
Mm.
Wait.
Right?
Wait.
Whatever is the matter?
He is that kind of weird. Oh, God. Why?
I loved her so deeply.
You know, I was happy there wasn't really an obvious pervert other than Miu, but she's just more of a pervert to herself.
But none could stop the love we shared.
But if this is the trade-off, I wish there was a normal pervert.
The only time I felt at peace.
I am in pain.
For my beloved sister.
Always messing around.
No. Huh? Sister. However. Huh? Do you understand? For my beloved sister.
Huh?
Incomprehensible.
Sister.
Yes.
What?
I am Korekio's older sister.
What?
Yes. I am pleased. Sister.
Yeah, Toko be like, you stole my shtick. That's my thing. You can't both murder people and have two people inside of you. That doesn't make sense. That's my thing. Even though hers was just a bad representation of mental illness.
Are you serious?
That's kind of still her thing.
I told you.
His is just weird.
Ew.
Well,
What was that?
That's true. That is true. You've got a point there, though they're technically both him, but not really. You've got a good point on that. You got a good point. Forgot about that.
Because
Yeah. But the arm's not really sentient.
unacceptable.
I don't think.
Huh? Wonderful.
Yeah?
Why, you?
Then...
Oh, that's gotta be a shitty feeling.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Huh?
But... can this be? Beautiful. Well.
No way!
Well, now... Let's see. For my beloved sister!
Are you okay?
However...
What is that?
I did say he killed her for funsies.
Correcchio.
Oh dear.
Why? But how?
Do not worry. That's right. Sister.
What was that?
Well, and another thing.
maybe.
I feel like he's staring right into my soul.
Shut up! You got me.
He would totally enjoy it though.
Sister. Sister.
Correcchio.
Oh. It's punishment time!
Huh? Sister. That's right.
What?
Therefore, from an anthropological point of view. Yes.
What was that?
Now then, I've prepared a
I shall observe. That's right.
No, I'd rather you didn't watch over me, thank you very much. I am excited for that, then.
It's
Punishment time! You didn't give me any preparation for that, Monokuma. It's tradition to say it. Bonk. Time for punishment, time for punishment! I don't know about that one, Chief. He is crying blood. Oh? Monodam just killed himself? You do not get to do that. No, you cannot be referencing one of my favorite characters' deaths with that, with a fucking him. No. No. Yes, melt his ghost. Eradicate him. Nuke him for good measure. Also, why did Monodam kill himself?
How can this be? Yay!
That's right.
Hey. Well now. Wah, 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 wah.
I told you. What's the point?
Oh yeah.
So long, farewell.
Always messing around.
Out of the, like, I think there's 8 left. 5 of them I really, really like. Like, that does not leave good odds. Granted, I highly doubt the protagonist is gonna die. Again.
But...
You're right.
Going to do his best.
You're right.
Okay. That's right. Got a minute?
Oh.
Oh, there's 9 people left? Who did I miss? Oh, right, okay.
Actually.
But, well, you know. Shit. How rude.
But you know, I believe in you.
Okay. Well, of course.
Hey, hey. How exciting.
Please don't.
No way.
You all right?
Hey. Okay.
Oh.
You're so dumb.
Huh?
Because I'm a liar. But...
Right?
Nuh-uh. Because... Hey!
I mean, he's got a point. She's clearly, like, holding in her fears right now.
Damn it.
Aww.
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
Aww.
No, she fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think? Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya!
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
Kaito?
Huh?
Well,
But
Got it.
You sure?
Got it.
Kaito? Kaito. 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 You... Kaito.
Damn it. I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet. Damn it. No way am I gonna die here. No way.
Is he sick or something? Kaito! You can't just leave me off like that! I don't want to touch that mask with a 10-foot pole. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm gonna save. Because that's gonna be the end of the stream today. Next Wednesday will be the daily life of chapter 4. And then the week after that will be the 4th chapter's investigation and trial. And then on Friday will be hopefully a modern Minecraft with friends. If that doesn't work out, then I'm probably going to be playing another game with those friends. If that doesn't work out, we decide to do whatever, I might stream Danganronpa. We'll see. I'll probably end up playing with my friends. If there's just no stream on Friday, we probably decided to play a game and decided not to be streaming. Yeah, hopefully that'll be working. Yes. And then Monday will be Factorio Factions. And then, of course, Wednesday, Danganronpa V3. You can also check out my YouTube channel, which has all the VODs of my previous streams. So you could check out me playing Danganronpa 2, me playing the beginning of this game. It's all on my YouTube channel. This VOD will be uploaded tomorrow at noon my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. But yeah, thank you so much for joining in the stream. I hope you enjoyed. And I also hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a comment, leave a like, and check out my Twitch in the description so you can catch this live. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye!